Your person longs for nothing more than to feel truly loved and deeply forgiven by you. On the surface, you may have seen them as someone who isn't romantic, someone who hides their emotions or perhaps even acts indifferent at times. But beneath that exterior lies a heart full of affection and vulnerability, a heart that beats only for you. They've likely struggled to show their feelings in the past, but deep down, they love you more than words can express. Quietly and tenderly, they yearn to express this love through the little things, like buying you flowers just because, cherishing you with every look, and making you feel adored above all else. They are starting to see that their happiness is deeply connected to you. What they want now is not just love in the ordinary sense, but a joyful, romantic, and peaceful life shared with someone who truly understands them, someone like you. Slowly but surely, they are coming to the realization that you are the one they were meant to be with. This understanding is dawning on them more and more with each passing day, and it's reshaping the way they see their future. You are no longer just someone they care about, you are their dream, their destiny, their home. For so long, your person has been the one to give to others. They've poured their energy into supporting friends, family, and those around them, often neglecting their own emotional needs. But now, something has changed. They want to give to you, not out of obligation, but out of love. They want to serve you in every way possible, to lift your burdens, to offer you comfort when you're weary, and to make you feel seen, valued, and deeply loved. They understand how much you've already given to this connection, and they now feel it's their turn to give back. Every part of their soul wants to make up for what may have felt like one-sided effort in the past. Their greatest dream right now is simply yet powerful, to be with you. To nurture you, protect you, support you, and love you unconditionally. They imagine building a life together where mutual love and understanding are the foundation. This dream isn't a fleeting fantasy, it's a sincere vision of the future. When they think about what they truly want in life, it always comes back to you. There is a deep, aching longing within them, a desire to be the one you lean on, the one who brings you peace, the one who holds your hand through everything. You may not be aware of this, but they've shed tears for you. They cry when they miss you, when they remember the good moments, and when they imagine the future they're still hoping to create with you. To them, love is the only thing in this world that's truly real, and they hold on to that belief with all their strength. Love, they believe, is eternal. It never fails, even when things get hard or uncertain. It's love that brings them back to you every time. They dream not only of being with you but also of creating a family together, of building a life that's rich with love, laughter, and shared purpose. They want to experience the little things with you, the day-to-day joys of a life lived together. From the moment they wake up to the moment they fall asleep, you are in their thoughts. They imagine what it would be like to have you beside them, to share morning routines, to talk late into the night, to cuddle on the couch and simply exist in the comfort of each other's presence. Their mind is often lost in daydreams, visions of holding you close, of whispering sweet words in your ear, of giving you the love they've kept tucked inside for so long. They imagine wrapping you in their arms, sharing warmth and affection, and creating moments of tenderness that will become cherished memories. Even in their most mundane moments, their thoughts wander to you. They picture what it would be like to wake up and see your face, to end the day in your arms, knowing they are exactly where they're meant to be. Right now, they are preparing, emotionally, mentally, and even physically. They are rearranging their life, their priorities, and their surroundings to make room for you. They may not have told you this yet, but everything they're doing is leading toward a life where you are at the center. They are clearing space in their world, not just in their heart, to welcome you fully. This isn't just about romance or passion. It's about something deeper, a soul-level connection that they believe is worth everything. They are finally ready, not just to love you, but to be the partner you've always deserved. Their desire is not fleeting, and their intentions are not temporary. They are building towards something lasting, and every step they take is guided by the quiet, unwavering hope of being with you. I want you to know, truly know, that I'm thinking of you. Not just in passing, not just once in a while, but deeply and often. You're in my thoughts in the quiet moments and in the noise of the day. I wonder constantly how you're doing, where you are, and who you might be with. Are you smiling right now? Are you surrounded by kindness and warmth? I hope, with all my heart, that you are safe, happy, and loved in the life you're living, wherever that may be. Even though we're apart, I still feel your presence in ways I can't quite explain. I find myself daydreaming, lost in vivid thoughts of you. Sometimes I close my eyes and imagine my hands gently caressing your beautiful face, as if my touch could somehow reach you through time and distance. It's not just a fantasy, it's a quiet yearning, a spiritual pull that keeps you close even when you're far away. I've come to believe that we all have the power to shape our reality. You, especially, have that power within you. Whatever it is you desire, whatever it is you need, I believe you can bring it into being. You are capable of creating the life you envision. And I want you to know that I believe in you completely. As for what lies between us, I've surrendered to it. I've stopped trying to define it or control it. I've chosen instead to let it grow, to let it be what it is meant to be. I'm allowing this connection to manifest naturally, without pressure or expectation. Whether it evolves over 2 days, 2 months, or even 2 years, I trust that it has its own organic rhythm, its own destiny. If it stays, it's meant to stay. If it fades, it was only ever meant to be a beautiful chapter. But if it endures, it will do so because it's real, because it's aligned with something greater than us both. And when the time comes, if it comes, when we find our way to one another, I promise you this, you will know the meaning of being loved with sincerity, with depth, and with authenticity. I won't ask you to perform for my affection. You won't need to impress me, or fight for my heart. Because it's already yours. This love I feel isn't conditional. It isn't born of fantasy or fleeting emotion. It's rooted in something much deeper, something spiritual, intuitive, and honest. I believe there is a higher plan at work here. Whether you call it fate, the universe, or divine guidance, I know there's a reason for everything, including this connection between us. If God intends to bring us together, it will be for something meaningful, something bigger than either of us can currently comprehend. And even now, as we walk separate paths, I feel our souls remain intertwined. It's as if our spirits are having a quiet conversation, even when we are silent. Maybe we are ready right now. Or maybe we are still becoming the people we need to be in order to fully receive one another. I can't say for sure. I'm standing at a bridge in my life, a pivotal point. In front of me, the road seems to stretch in 2 opposite directions. One leads toward the familiar, the safe, the known. The other leads toward you, toward the unknown, the uncertain, but also the extraordinary. I don't know which path you're on, or whether you're ready to be loved in a way you've never been loved before. I don't know if you're ready to meet me on this bridge, to take that step into something deeper. But here's what I do know, you don't need to inspire me to love you. You don't need to convince me that you're worth it. I already know. I already feel it, and I already love you. Deeply. Truthfully. Without hesitation. Without condition. My heart chose you, even before my mind could make sense of it. I don't expect perfection. I don't need guarantees. I only need honesty, presence, and a willingness to grow. Because no matter what the journey looks like, I believe in us, or at least in the potential of us. I believe in the thread that ties us together, however invisible it might seem. So don't worry. We don't have to have all the answers right now. We don't need to rush. This is a time for real talk, for authenticity, for staying true to ourselves and to what we feel. If and when the time is right, we'll know. And when that moment comes, if it does, we'll meet each other not as strangers, but as souls who always knew where they were meant to be. Your partner has come to deeply admire something about you that they never fully acknowledged before, your quiet confidence. It wasn't just your outer beauty that captivated them, but the way you carried yourself with such grace and self-assuredness. You never sought the spotlight, never needed to announce your worth, yet your presence alone spoke volumes. You moved in silence, unbothered by external validation, and that made your energy even more magnetic. There was something undeniably elegant about the way you existed, a high-value woman who didn't need to boast or prove anything, because your aura naturally commanded respect. At first, they underestimated you. They assumed that, like many others, you would chase after them, cling to the connection, and try to hold things together even when they began to drift. But instead, you surprised them. You did the opposite. You pulled away, not out of bitterness or spite, but because you knew your worth. You chose to prioritize yourself, to heal, to protect your peace. And that decision left your partner completely stunned. They were astonished at how effortlessly you walked away, not begging for explanations or closure, but simply focusing on your own growth and emotional well-being. Now, the tables have turned, and they are the one left longing. They are desperate to communicate with you, to hear your voice, to feel your presence again. The silence that once seemed like strength to you now feels deafening to them. They are lovesick, emotionally overwhelmed by the realization of what they've lost. Regret weighs heavily on their heart, they wish they had appreciated you when they had the chance. Letting you go was the biggest mistake they didn't recognize until it was far too late. They miss everything about you, especially the parts of you that felt so rare, so full of light. Your childlike playfulness, the way you brought joy into ordinary moments, the way you made them feel seen and accepted without judgment. Those memories now haunt them. What once made them smile now leaves them aching, because it's no longer theirs to experience. They are going through an emotional storm, battling severe sadness, even depression. Nothing feels quite right without you. The emptiness is loud, and it reminds them daily of how deeply they've wronged someone so pure-hearted. They now see how badly they mishandled your innocence and your emotions. They realize they took your love for granted, mistaking your softness for weakness when in fact it was the most powerful kind of strength. You loved them fully, with sincerity and loyalty, qualities they are struggling to find anywhere else. There's a deep, gnawing awareness in them now, no one will ever love them the way you did. Your love was rare, patient, and wholehearted, and it can't be replicated or replaced. As the days pass, their longing only intensifies. They can't help but crave your warmth, the comfort of your presence, the way your voice could calm their storm. You were different. Not just another woman they met in passing, but someone who left a lasting imprint on their soul. That difference, that uniqueness, makes them want you even more. They're not just missing a relationship, they're mourning a connection that awakened parts of them they didn't even know existed. And now that you're gone, they feel lost, wandering through memories and emotions they can't escape. They lie awake at night, replaying moments in their mind, wondering if there's any way back to you. They reread old messages, scroll through photos, searching for some trace of the love they once had but failed to nurture. They're tortured by the thought that someone else might now be the one experiencing your light, your laughter, your love. And yet, they know they have no one to blame but themselves. They didn't realize that you were the kind of woman who could walk away, not because you stopped caring, but because you finally started caring about yourself more. That shift in you was powerful. You didn't need closure from them, you became your own closure. And in doing so, you became even more irresistible in their eyes. Now they are left on the outside, looking in, hoping for another chance but unsure if they even deserve it. You've grown, evolved, and elevated, and that evolution terrifies them, because it means you might be gone for good. Still, a part of them clings to hope, praying for the day they might cross paths with you again, to say all the things they should have said when they had the chance. To show you that they've changed, that they finally see your worth. But whether or not that day comes, one truth remains: you were the one that got away, and they will carry that regret with them for a very long time.